Hey everybody, welcome back. It is I, DrBossKey, and today I thought we'd do something fun and special. Our buddy, Randomness5555 from the Shmup Creator community, also in addition, well, now a published indie game developer, he's published a few titles as well, released their first game with Shmup Creator. It's called Empire Galaxy Burning. So when we flip on over to that, here it is from the Steam page, which is super cool. I'll drop a link in the description here. But I thought we would do a first playtest because we've never playtested for them. Get it on video so then they can tweak, tune, and balance it and work on it. And they published and developed under BWI Games, which is super cool. We'll take a look at that in a second. But yeah, so here you get a sense for where they're at. And in their own words, double check. It's pretty loud. Kitty's like, why don't you want me? All right, you want to be in the lab? You can be in the lab. Here you go. So in their own words, a shoot 'em up game loosely inspired by the likes of Crimson Clover. Should be with a Z there, not an S, I believe, right? Let me double check. Crimson, yeah, I'm 99% sure. Yep, with a Z. Mushihime Masama and Artside battling against an ancient super weapon to save both the galaxy and a close friend. All right, look, and they published 2 days ago. Congratulations, super cool. And you can also see that they've released other games in the past here. So Mountain Siege, the Demon Castle. So I haven't checked out these games, but it's super cool. So they've been around the block a little bit. Get a sense for the game here and where we're at. So I've already bought it. Why don't we and I've downloaded it. So why don't we launch this thing? Pow. I'm playing on a PlayStation 5 controller here. Who's a big kitty? Yeah, you are. And then I'll need to adjust the volume, I'm pretty sure. All right. Liking the music? Okay, that should probably be pretty good. We got a lot of green. All right. So, oh yeah, I think we just jump into it. Okay, Kitty. Kitty, you need to go. I need the lap time. I'm sorry. It's hard being a kitty. Claws. You got claws. Your claws are in me. Here we go. Here we go, baby. All right. 1 second. Here we go. She is not happy. She wants lap time, and she's not taking no for an answer. All right. Okay, cool. Let's see here. So I think everything is good overall. Maybe I probably should bring the volume down just one more notch. Just taking a look at the readings. 1 2 1 2. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Let's turn up my headset here. All right. Let's get into it. Archie, you really think it's going to be something, but it has to be this. Trips cost us too much time, too much something. Emma, well, the research checks out. It was a nightmare gathering it, but if it's going to be anywhere. Yeah, so they're like asteroid or archaeologists, right? Jackson, that's it. There, it's real Empire something. Archie, well, come on, everyone. We gotta take a look at this archaeological find of the millennium after so many years of searching. Buddy, oh, you better believe we're going in. I did lose my arm to get this far and go back. Dude's missing an arm. Emma, look at that thing, a captive star for its propulsion, multiple worlds well within each other's Rorsch limits. Yeah, the bridge. Archie, the tech needed to just stop it ripping itself apart. Must be thousands of years ahead of ours. All right. Jackson, oh, hold on. Signature's approaching. Too fast for debris and too slow for projectiles. So what? Okay. Hey. Archie, damn it, did someone beat us here? Wait, no, it's launching them. Empire still works. Jackson pulled a holler back. She won't take it. Emma, you. Oh, I pushed the button. All right. We have a little skip here. All right. Okay, interesting. We got pressing the buttons. So we got lives and we got bombs. It's definitely meant to be played with a D-pad. Oh, look at the background. It's got that spinny thing. That's what we were seeing in the background, right? That's cool. I like the set piece connection. The music and the sound effects are balanced at the same level. I want to enjoy the music. Maybe, and this is my own preference. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the menu real quick. Master volume music. Let's go down to 50 for sound effects. We'll start there. Give this a shot. Yeah, so I was just checking it out. Oh, you know what? I gotta be careful here because also I just realized I didn't change to full screen border. All right, 1 second. Sorry about that. Let's see, full screen window. There we go. Otherwise, it gets all scrunch-a-doodled. Ahaha. Yeah, so a little feedback on the cutscene bits. So obviously, my reading speed isn't as fast. You have Z to skip, but it skips everything, which is fine, okay. But if I wanted to kind of skip through the text, it'd be nice to be able to skip each of the text blocks. Okay. But we got the gist of it. So, all right, here we go. Shooting asteroids. I don't know if I can get all the asteroids. Dude, these are like these are spherical asteroids. Okay, we're learning. Things are shooting at us now. You've got this this kind of interesting flat style to it. You can see it with the bullets as well. I like that your collection nuggets. Whoa! Oh, hey. Interesting. So. Small little thing there, because you have the really giant asteroid. It freaked me out just a little bit. I don't know if you need to change it, because up to this point, asteroids have been enemies, and then you use the asteroid in the background, which is so big that I tried to dodge it, but I couldn't dodge it, so I think it's fine. But just food for thought. All right, got some many strings coming in. And I'm gonna experiment with the other buttons. What do we got here? Whoa, something happened there. I don't know what that thing is. Whoa. Oh, did I upgrade? Am I using a super? I don't know what's going on. Oh, okay, so the square button is like a super beam thing. Oh boy. I knew I was gonna blow up there. I do have a bomb. All right, so I got a bomb button. So yeah, I didn't get much in the way. Let's see what we got in here. We got WSD for directionals. We got V, Z plus X, Z. There's like a C up there. I'm taking a look at all these bits and bobs. So, okay. Crap. Oh boy. This guy takes up a lot of space. Oh, wow. Oh, smashed again. All right. There's a 1-up. Okay, cool. Yeah, so controls are really, really floaty on an analog stick because they're fast. But you know, I'm getting used to it. Oh, that's cool. Look at these little like kind of speed line things. Ooh, damn it. Busy looking at stuff. Okay. I'm gonna trap. Yeah, so just it's your gameplay, of course. When you have these big enemies in the middle here, I wonder. Let me take a quick look if I got a button for this. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I don't know if this actually works. Oh, do I need to? Oh, there we go. Nice. I don't know if this. I've never actually tried to use it with. Yeah. Oh, okay, cool. I can actually draw on top of this. That's good. But. Whoa! Ah! Scheiße. All right, let's see if it tries again. All right, so just give me yellow. There we go. Okay, cool. And then oh, new tools. Dang it. All right, what's the deal? All right, so I need to put this down in the corner, I think. There we go. Let's move this down to the corner. Okay, so I think what I was saying, yeah, and then this might be a little overkill for what we got going on right now. Yeah, but I guess the main thing here, right, is that, so basically these guys here, they are taking up a lot of the space. So my only play space, oh, this is really tough to actually draw on because I can't see my cursor. So my actual play space is right about here, right? And so these guys, because they rotate, because they follow the player, what happens is they trap me in the corner, right? And then it makes me want to kind of come up here and go around. But the thing is you have a bunch of enemies also coming in from this side. So it's really oppressive in terms of gameplay, which is fine, like has a certain amount of flavor to it. But it's you know, just that's what's going on where I'm noticing I'm getting pushed around. All right. And I think, why don't we just get back to playing here? Okay. All right. Oh, Jesus. All right, maybe I can bomb my way out of here. All right, so those cubes, they take up a lot of space. Whoa, that's kind of cool. Man, they look trippy. I like it. Just gonna hold the button down here and hope. So clearly I wasn't supposed to be left or right there, I think, in that space. Dude, this thing's burning. Oh. I think the hitbox is in the back of the ship, maybe? All right, interesting. Let's see, maybe I have a little bit more control of D-pad. I'm not much of a D-pad player these days anymore, though. So I got the bomb button. I'm just looking to see if there's anything to slow me down. I don't think so. man, those are evil. So you got these Homer bullets, and the Homer bullets are coming in while the spread shots. Ah. While the spread shots are also are also basically containing me, right? So I think we changed the phase of the boss there. That was kind of fun. The macro dodging. Okay, I'll take it. Whoa. I like the weapon gun points. It's pretty fun. Ooh, boy. All right, all right. Yeah, so I mean, part of your design, I think. Oh, maybe the V is the vulnerability point on the ship. I see it on the wallpaper there. Okay, all right. Yeah, let's keep going. I don't know if I see an indicator for when you can use your, I don't know, Z plus X. So Z is spread. I gotta try that to see if I can find out what's that. Again, you know, like. Definitely a controller player. Okay. Feels weird not to have an indicator for, I think, the super here. I'm not sure what's going on. There we go. There we go. This thing is lasting forever. Whoa. Oh, I almost got hit by that. We got our little bullet tanks. You guys are cute. Oh god. Oh god. Ah! What the shit? That's evil. Check the keyboard real quick. Z, X, Z, X. Oh, okay, so X definitely slows you down. Ah, so that is the slow button. All right. So it's circle on the controller. Well, we're learning. Holy man. Couldn't get that guy. I almost got him. I saw the pattern there. That was good. Okay, this is going to help quite a bit with the circle button now that I know I can. Oh, crap. So I'm going to get used to it, I think. Having your vulnerability spot. Let's see here. Make this bigger. Bigger. Having your vulnerability spot be the back of the ship here. So I'm still learning. I'm like, the big part of it is I'm dodging with the more around here, and definitely the front of the ship. So because you have a long vertical ship, it's something I'm getting used to, but it's interesting because I'm still learning where my vulnerability spot is. Also, you have the vulnerability spot here. I'd highly recommend putting attaching a particle effect to your player, and then putting a particle effect on the top to help just kind of key in on what that visual is. Just a little particle effect, something that's blinky. Aww. So with those missiles, I don't know if I can actually. The problem is the missiles as they are shooting for long continuous fire. It's hard to get back in front of them to keep shooting them. And maybe I can actually do it, but that's just something I'm noticing there. And then they eventually push me over. They route me over to the corner, and then I wind up dying from that. Oh boy. Yeah, it's interesting to see the engine doing 3D as well. I think you have a warning sound for the graphic there, but you definitely you probably want to bump the warning sound effect to be louder. Oh boy. I like the guy on the track. The track feels fun. I like to have a little breathing room here. Oh, I got trapped. I could have macro dodged out of that. Oh, okay. So I think that is the meter in the upper left corner. I'm not sure what. Look at the flamey fire bits. Oh god. Wow. Ooh. I think I could have got through that. All right, all right. Whoa. Oh, dang. The resolution, it's rough because your bullet sprites are a little low resolution compared to your 3D, and so they get more pixelated, especially when you have the larger ones there that we just saw on screen. All right, I got a bomb. May as well just bomb it. Yeah, like those guys, the blue ones right there. Oh, damn it. I like the macro dodging. Fiery bits. Oh my god, you had so many bullet colors. Not in a bad way, just the different colors catch your eye differently. Okay, so those I think the glowy bits fill your super. All right. Okay, there is a little ready indicator for the upper barrel bit. Let me see here. How do I increase the brush size? Is there a brush size increase? I saw someone using this the other day. I meant to ask what they're actually using. Set number, text. Oh. I don't know. Anyways, I just wanted to point out that the ready indicator here, very hard to read. And also, since you have the screen real estate, and maybe you're not supporting controllers, but it would be nice to have just like a generic controller layout. So again, PlayStation controller on my side, at least to get a sense for where the buttons map. But that's, I understand. All right. We're going to be doing another run on this because we're still learning. Brand new first time player experiences. They're tough. Now that we're learning some of the fundamentals. Location, giant interior, objective, warp gate, return, something, something. Location gate, something, something. Oh god. Look at these little tiny, like, objective. Ah! Oh, and those explode? God. Okay. Let's give it another try. All right, all right. I do like that we can skip the opening cutscene bits. All right, here we go. Now that we've learned a little bit more, we know how to slow down, which is good, which makes the speed totally better. Oh, I'm in trouble. Oh, almost derped on that one. Whoa, that one explodes into multiples. All right, so the bigger, meatier ones do that. I like the spinning background ship, and I like that you reference this in the opening cutscene. I get kind of a sense of your level narrative, which is nice. Environmental narration or narrative is important. Helps kind of create a bit more of a cohesive. Oh, come on, Daddy! I was thinking about stuff. Okay, so when you die, you lose your gauge, so that's good to know. Okay. Whoa. Yeah, so much easier to dodge now that I know I have a slowdown button. Like a focus mode button. Bomb our way out of that. There we go. All right. Not too bad. Got to use the tools, right? Oh, crap. I almost got killed by this thing. Oh, man. Yeah, this guy is way, way down. Okay. So you have these asteroids coming in from the right side. And those asteroids previously I was destroying, so I'm reading them as enemies. So they're causing me to shift over to the left. But they're not doing damage. So I would highly recommend, it's cool to have the atmospherics there. Either maybe desaturate them, put them down, so they don't read as the same color like style asteroids, change their color. So at least I can be like, oh, they're different. Or maybe change the asset or something to that effect. But, you know, I mean, you kind of learn these things, I guess, as a player. Ow. Ow. One up. Yeah. Oof. Well, that's cool. I like the little lights that come on in the background bits. All right, a little warning indicator on the bottom side. Oh yeah. Oh god. Oh god. What's up? These guys are nuts. Yeah, these lasers are they're really aggressive. I might slow down their maybe it's the rotation speeds too. I don't know. Just I mean, this is cool. I like the visuals. A little hard to kill everything, but not the end of the world. Oh god, I'm dying to these things now. All right. I like the oppressive feeling. You got the little sweet spot there to kind of be safe, and I like that it's also kind of like it's like a super meter. You get your super meter up sequence, right? I just cannot dodge those. It's because the these blue bullets feel really small. compared to your other bullets. Just, you know, it is what it is. You have these big greenies. But at least having been able to have focus mode helps quite a bit, so. In terms of maneuverability. God dang. I like the corridor bullet patterns you got going on here. There's a good amount of macro dodging and micro. Oh. And you got your purple homers. Yeah, those purple guys are getting me trapped in the middle. No lives. Got to get better at using my bombs. Got a full tank for the super though. That's good. I think we did worse maybe that time compared to the first time through. Alright, we're sitting back. Okay, remember, gotta watch out for those missiles. Okay, so, all right, I just noticed, so on your primary shot, when you go into focus mode, it does decrease your spread to your kind of your beam, but I barely noticed that now. And I know, I think you show it up here on the upper left, but it's so little in terms of how much it moves. I'd almost even think about changing your bullet density or going to like a laser or something like that, perhaps. I know it's more, but I'm getting a feel for it, so. Yeah. I did see the warning indicator. You can see I was getting pushed. Take another death from these things. Man. The old turret boat. Oh, I'm not sure. I think I walked into that one. You guys have a lot of hit points. Had to bomb way out of that. There's a bomb there. Wow. You just don't stop the tanks coming from the right side there. I couldn't get the whole. So in that last sequence in the bottom right corner, you had tanks coming in from the right side. They basically came in from the right side as the screen scrolled all the way up to the point where I couldn't kill the whole string. And there's a lot of satisfaction that comes from killing a whole enemy string. So when the screen scrolls away and I feel like I couldn't actually kill that whole enemy string of the tanks coming in, not satisfying. Just how I felt. Dang it, I had to bomb my way out of that. Okay, here goes. I like the enemy compositions in terms of like they got the rotator turrets, which is pretty cool. That guy felt pretty fun. I felt like I could macro dodge. Oh, here we go. So I'm in trouble now, right? So here's. Oh, at least I could get out of the pocket. That was good. Okay, so that has geometry. So I got stuck on the the thing in the background that we start scrolling by. Here, let me pause it real quick. All right, learning new tools is a tough thing, especially with this overlay thing. So, anyways, we had this guy. We had this guy here, and I'm pretty sure I got stuck on geometry, and so I had to go around. I'm pretty sure it'll probably push me off screen and I die. But which is leading me to not understand what the language is for things that I can collide with versus things I can't collide with. And you might have had like a crossbar at the bottom there that had like some like caution lines to it. But I'm having a hard time visually understanding. Whoa, oh God. Understanding what I can and can't interact with in the background. That bomb way out. Wow, that bomb didn't even finish the tanks. All right, doing better though. I like little scrungy red bullets that come out. Those were pretty fun. Here's the next phase. Oh, come on, I could have dodged that. He's looking cross left. I got routed. So I am starting to see the player hitbox more with that circle and the dot, I think. Again, it's trying to understand the language, the visual language. Dodging, dodging. Yeah, there we go. Oh God, he's up on top of me. Wow, he's so freaking close. Look at these guys. Like your bullet patterns that kind of spray out there? Those purple tracker bullets, they feel weird when they rotate off. Part of it, I think, is the speed of them, maybe. All right, all right. It's a very quiet affair between levels. I think it's a stylistic choice. I think you can actually play music there if you want. All right, return to the Empire, reactivate something. Oh God. Learning a new visual language here. You got a lot of red on red. Through that corridor. All right, so you don't take damage from the background. Oh God, those guys. Ugh. Wow. All right, so we do have collision with the bigger block things. Oh man. So you're introducing a lot of new enemies or similar, maybe color palette swap enemies. But I'm trying to figure out the new enemy behaviors on top of everything else, plus this new like bigger chunks of geometry that I'm interacting with in the world, and so it's a lot to take in. Just so you know. Oh, dang it! So while I can see the particle for the warm-up for the laser, and I think the particle needs to be bigger, but because the enemies rotate too, like I don't have a good sense. Never seen the giant lasers in this particular case for these enemies. So seeing the giant lasers shoot out, I don't have a good sense of where they're going to be. You might want to think about putting in like a trace line maybe for the laser itself, so I get a sense. And then there's some good folks in the community that have been doing this as well with lasers. So just food for thought. Gosh. Man, those. Oh God. Look at this guy. This guy, Captain Evil Pants. Guys I can't shoot in the back. Wow. Oh God. Man, I don't even... A bomb doesn't even kill these guys. Look at that. Oh my God. So having a bomb that isn't effective against those types of enemies, or not as effective because of the amount of damage it does. I'm using the bomb to try to like save myself and reset the screen in order to get some breathing room. And it doesn't actually give me that functionality because it doesn't kill the guys, right? All right, let's see what we got here. Whoa! Neat. So you're introducing a new enemy, and then you throw all kinds of attacks at me at the same time. I've never learned any of these attacks. The giant laser, all this stuff. So you might want to think about adding a little bit more staging to the different boss attacks. It's fine to have all of this stuff, but trying to learn it all at once when I've never seen it makes it even harder. Not the end of the world, but food for thought. Like I really wanted to have time with the late. Oh my God, look at this. Ah, God. Nice, I like that. That feels. Ah! I didn't even know. I don't know if bombs bullet cancel or not. Oh, look at the little string guys. These guys are cool. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, God. Panic bomb. Okay, so it does bullet cancel. This is cool. I like the sequence. I don't know if it's possible. Maybe if I use my super there to like screen clear all of those enemies. I don't know if that's a thing that you're going for where you can kind of wipe all the enemies off the screen or not. But I feel like there's a puzzle there that I can solve. I'm kind of interested in it. All right, here we go. That was my fault. don't know how to navigate back through those bullets. I was getting pushed. There might be some gaps there, but yeah. Be nice if you and I know, stuff. Be nice if we had a couple different boss music tracks. I understand. But just, yeah, food for thought. Almost got there. I like it's like a ship carrier. It's like a ship carrier that's spawning the smaller ships. There's something fun in that. I like the way it feels. All right. How are we doing here? Let's give it one more run. I don't think we're gonna be able to beat the game, but this should be helpful. You get a lot of good first impressions here. Let's see if we can do better. All right, so need to use more bombs. Need to use the focus. Got to use my super more, my gauge or. Yeah, it feels it. I really want to kill everything, and I'm not sure if I can actually do that. It feels very satisfying when you can be on top of all the enemy spawns. Long enemy strings. Oh, and I touched the asteroid. Get a little better. I'm in trouble now. Oh, damn it. Too many buttons. Not your fault. My fault. I'm just trying to switch between them. Feels good, even though when you have those guys in your... Oh, here comes this guy. This guy's a little bastard. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, God. Oh, God! Yeah! Asteroids, I hate you! Oh, yeah, in the freaking laser beam of doom. All right. Oh, God damn. Oh, barely. Oh, better than we did last time. Yeah, I like these things. They're cool, but I have no idea that I can, like, if I should dodge them or not. It's a hard language kind of discerning between the foreground, the main game layer, and then your background, of course. Whoa! I had to bomb. Watch out for the laser. There we go. These little star lines are cute. All right. Try not to get... Ah! You know what? Whatever. We're gonna... Ah! Jesus! Yeah, that feels good. Trying to be smart. I think that keeps my gauge filled. Oh yeah. Clearly. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh shit. Oh, I got one up. One up. Ah. Okay. Damn it! I pushed all the buttons. it would be, we need a pass on sound effects would be super helpful, but at least for the 1-up, getting I think it sounded like a normal like blink, right? But I saw it. It'd be nice if you had a big like fanfare sound effect for the 1-up. Come on, come on! Opening drained all my gauge. Oh shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Ah. It's a tough zigzag. God damn it. Sorry, I'm starting to swear more. That. My fault. All right. Whoa. So the bullet cancel was nice because it filled what I think was my gauge, but it wasn't enough to use my super. Now I have to get good, right? So I kind of get where you're going. If I hadn't died, maybe, you know, like that, I would have been better there. It really depends on the kind of experience you're trying to craft, right? But had I gotten out of that bullet cancel as super gauge out of it, especially for like the early boss, I think there I would have used it here because I'm trying to be more conscious of the mechanics. Good for that. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Ah. La, 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 la. All right, so your score resets to between continues, totally fine. Just learning. Whoa! I bombed. I bombed to save myself. Ah! Come on, you big bastard. Let's go. Let's go. Super duper. Now, I mean, obviously I'm not like, you know, I'm less than an hour into the game. So, you know, take it with a grain of salt, right? I'm also not the best Twitch, you know, Twitch like based gamer. I mean, I'm not terrible, but I'm not great either. I'm not super awesome, that is. It's easier when you're like, you tune your own creations, of course. Ah, whoa. Yeah. Almost got those bullet tank strings. I like what you got going on with the bullet tank strings. They feel pretty good overall. I don't know about these beefy guys. So here also, right? Come on. Where is it? Hello, freaking mouse pointer. Yeah, I got to work on this tool. This tool's a pain in the ass. All right. So here you spawned in this tank at the same time as this this string of tanks here. And essentially, like because they in my perception, they came in almost at the same time. I had to choose because I was kind of like, you know, you see my death right here. So I was right here, right? And I had to choose between the right guy and the left spawn here, both putting out their bullets. I think had you staggered one of these, you brought this guy in just a little bit earlier and then gave me a chance to defeat this guy with like a focus shot and then to switch over and catch the tank track here. I think there I would have felt more satisfaction because when you spawn things at the same time, I have to choose because I can't, unless I'm going to bomb, I have to then basically make the best of a bad situation because there was no effective way out for me. Now, again, my own perception, who knows? So it's hard to say. Let's see, is there an eraser here? Yeah. Can I stay here? All right. And all right, let's see. Let's just come back into it. I think these guys are a little chonky, but I'm still getting used to them in terms of their hit points. Oh god. Man. Wow. Man, with 3D object spawning, the engine definitely stutters a bit more. I had to pull the bomb away out of the corner. Oh, damn. So I'm starting to pick up a language for the bullets, which is nice. With the Homer purples and the blues and the reds. Bullet sizing. Oh crap. The bomb. Yeah, so yeah, we talked about that. So alright. Alright. And I think if I saw that spawn a little bit earlier, I could have actually completed that string. So there, I kind of like what we were doing. You had a lot of noise with the. Jeez. You had a lot of noise with the missiles. Oh. Ah! Now, I mean, it's not terrible being pushed, but it's. Oh, okay. Here we go again with that thing. Okay. God. And a bomb. I want to roll that back and see. Interesting. In terms of how the beefier tanks come in. Oh, damn it. I blew my ult here too early. Bombs do get refilled after continues, which are useful. I like the setup of the boss here. There's a good mix of macro dodging and bullet strings that aren't too crazy. Homers are really tough, of course, but they're not really homing in this case. Your little spongy red bullets are really fun. Oh, fuck. Come on, man. Uh-oh. Holy shit. Panic bomb. Yeah, your big wiggly lasers are a little crazy. Totally fine up front as long as I know they're there. Very hard in terms of the telegraph, though. Part of it, too, is that your telegraph particles aren't... God damn it. Aren't, One second. Ah! Fuck, I mean, that's super going too. Part of it is that the particles you're using don't match the laser, and so reading them is harder too on the color spectrum. They're very light. I know the particle that you're using. You also might want to think about changing your particles to additive blending because they'll make them brighter to help with kind of that laser. All right. Oh, there's like a little particle-y thing on my ship. I don't know what that is. Oh, that's probably, aha. I think that's to indicate that my super gauge is ready. So here, maybe I can do this. 3. So here you've got a super, or you got a particle indicator. I bet you that is to show that your the gauge is ready. You want to, what I would do if I were you is I would remove this from the player craft and instead add it as an effects emitter, and then put that effects emitter on top of the ship, because right now it's being occluded. I'd also maybe, I mean, I just find that it's here. So, but that'll help make it more visible. Also, the you're using the whites, and I guess there's kind of a white here, but you also have blue in as part of your super gauge. So I would also then maybe shift part of that particle to a blue spectrum, just so you have more color conveyance there. All right. Okay, that works actually pretty well. All right. Warp gate. All right. So okay, remember we gotta get past this level this time. I don't even want to mess with those freaking. Something's really bugging me that previously when we were exploding asteroids, I think these are sort of like asteroids, right? Basically these guys here, right? They're exploding in bullets, and they're faster bullets. And previously you had asteroids that exploded into smaller asteroids that are all shootable, which was cool. Feels like, I mean, break your logic if you want. It's not a huge deal, but it feels weird. And maybe part of it is just the I don't know, maybe the way the color palette is. I'm not sure. Just, food for thought. All right. Okay. And boy, okay, so we got a string of enemies on the right that I'm not on top of at this point because I was gabbing. Okay. No lives, 3 bombs. Oh god. I just gotta do. Oh, and then I jammed all the buttons. All right. Whoa. Whoa, Dave, come on! What the hell is that thing? Wow. That did not feel super fun using that super. That super was going forever on these middle guys. On these medium guys, you might want to amp up. You might want to increase the damage a little bit or lower the hit points a tiny bit on these like mid like laser duders. It's a jam and track though. Okay. You do this a few times in here where you have essentially you have these guys, right? And they're right up against the walls on these things. You'll see it a little bit later here. They're cheeky. They're cheeky because you gotta like, you have to come in here and then you gotta basically get your ship right here, right? To get them. There's a few where I'm not sure if it's possible to get them. So, but just food for thought when you're kind of coming back to look at this part of the level. Enemies that you can't actually kill, not as exciting for problem solving in terms of game design, in my opinion. Oh shit, I'm in trouble. Oh god. Super gauge is filling up. Oh boy. Oh god, oh god. Had a bomb. Oh, I was trying to bomb. Oh god, shit, I knew it. Oh, god damn it. So you introduce this enemy, right? And the enemy's great. You have these amazing strings of like of these like ships, and then they basically kind of have a crossover, sort of like right here. So it feels really good to have my ship here and then shooting where the string of enemies intersect, right? Right here. But then you're just totally evil about it because you have this really fast charge up beam and you just destroy me for essentially what's leading me to find the optimum route for killing the enemy strings. It makes me so sad in my heart. And yeah, I guess you want me to do something different, which is not be in front of the enemy boss. Oh, here we go. Like I could kill the strings over here, but that's just not visually what felt. Oh boy, oh my boy. Jesus Christ. And I got a bomb. Oh, you do it again? Oh, the strings. Okay, so, all right, how do I get this guy? Yeah, dude. Okay, so there's a case, like I don't feel like, and maybe there's a way to do it, right? Oh. But basically, this guy that was on the corner here, I don't know how I would be able to get him because of how close he is. So even if you just pull this guy up just a little bit, like maybe just a little bit off of that geometry, because I can't pass over the geometry, that would give me a chance to at least come in, to fly in. Come on, man. To send the corner here, right? And then shoot the guy here, and then I could time his bullets there. So just a little tweak there would change that gameplay quite a bit on the corner. Here comes Mr. Super Laser Jukes. Oh God! I bumped into it. Ah! Oh Jesus! Wow. Is this a pile of guys? Oh God. Okay, so then the meteors. Ah, shit! We already talked about this. Whoa. Oh, come on. Fruit Loops. Ah, fruity cakes. God, and I had bombs too. Just trying to bomb. All right. Let's see. We made it past this guy last time, right? Oh yeah, because we did this section. I was just like a mid boss. All right, so you do get on super activation a bullet cancel, which is nice. All right. Oh yeah, that's right. We died on this boss last time. It's relentless. I had to figure out how to cross back over that pattern. God damn it. Oops. Alright, so I'm in the middle here. Hey, little guys coming off the runway. It's nice. I got a super on deck. That was unfortunate. Wow. No telegraph on those. You have the split Y beams, right? So you have the split Y beams that kind of come off of these guys here. And we already talked about laser telegraphing, I think, in this case. They shoot out fast, right? So that's one thing for sure. These guys, they take a lot of damage. So they're also creating a bunch of targets for me to work on, right? When I'm trying to also kill the boss. Not a huge deal. I think I'm supposed to stay kind of in here, but you can see me just getting pushed around right now, trying to figure out how to engage. So just food for thought. Die. And I feel like that's a sweet spot to be in, but aw, that was me. So with the red bullets there, I feel like I could probably micro through them. But I'm not, it takes practice. So that's one thing for sure. I mean, you can see from you can kind of see where my attention is kind of as I'm trying to figure out how to get through the patterns. So, there's a lot coming at you, which you expect from bosses. No reason not to. Okay, but we've gotten farther than we ever or than we thought. We got farther than we did with our last playthrough. That's what I'm trying to say. Got a lot of things I'm thinking about at the moment. Empire refueling station, Empire reactivation level. All right. Got text on screen while I'm trying, and bullets. Oh, that's cool. Oh yeah, I saw this from the trailer. Really? Wow. I don't know. I'm working on it. How do I kill those things? Oh my god. Oh my god. Banana nanas. All right. Oh boy. Okay. Well, I think I think let's see if we can collect our thoughts here. So there's some really good stuff you got going on here. I like some of the pacing with the enemies. I think you just need more playtesting. You need to put your data science hat on and watch people play the game, and tune it. It's a good, like, you've got your, I'd say it feels more like probably like a beta maybe, because you've got a full game loop, which is great. And I would encourage you to continue to do updates, and like plug into the community, watch people play the game, and then figure out. Because I don't know, we haven't talked about it yet. I don't know what your goals are for the game. If you're just done, it's one and off, or if you're going to go through a tuning and balancing phase. Obviously, the way you play the game and know how to play the game and designed it, I'm still trying to learn, right? So that's kind of the magic of the game design there. I think you need a a light pass on sound effects, visual effects. There's some tricky, cheeky enemy strings. You know, we talked about that as well. Now I got a good sense for the controls. We talked about controller players. That's a big one, right? I think you got something here. I think that I mean I think I had fun, which is great, and I'm having fun trying to learn to play the game. And I think this is you make good use of the engine, and I can see it. I really like the 3D elements. I like the ships in terms of like you have lots of rotating cannons. I like all of the smaller ships that spawn ships. We talk about the environmental stuff a little bit, which I'm still trying to learn. I think you need a visual treatment so I can better understand what that looks like. And I think as you are way better at the game, something else to think about, right? Well, let me finish the thought. So you're really good at the game. And so the challenges you're making, I can see it. I can see the things coming together with the environment and the strings and like the rotating laser guys. Like I can see the game getting harder. Like I can see you stretching your creativity, and that's really cool. You know, you have to. Every game designer has to decide this for themselves too, right? Do you want the classic 1cc? Is it, you know, like, because every time I fail, right, I played through 3 times, I've gotten a little better each time, and that puts on the pressure. But it also means that I'm not able to see all the content. And you have to decide for yourself if you want to do, you know, like continue, basically lots of continues, or if you want that to be an important part of the game and what you expect from players in that respect. You know, for me, sitting down and practicing a game to get all the way back to, I mean, we did about 25 minutes per run-ish. I would say that it's a lot of build-up to get back to being able to practice the area before, right? So, and I know in Shmup Creator, we don't have a good way to like unlock levels. We don't have a level, any way to do that really. So, I did see that Aru put in kind of like a save system, like a code system, so you could input some codes to go back to a level. But that means I can't even practice like level 5 and 6 in these later levels without playing all the way up to 10. And look, it's an old school rite of passage when it comes to shmups. But I also recognize I'm not that type of gamer anymore. You know, when I think about games like Crimson Clover, you know, they let me continue scum my way through it, knowing that if I want to chase that 1cc, I can, but I can also practice and at least see the content. So when you content gate with continues and lives, it's you know, like you're gonna lose people because of it, but that, you know, I mean, that's a personal choice. That's a designer choice, right? And that's totally fine. But for instance, if I were playtesting and tuning, being able to play through all the levels, so even having a special build, a beta build that has, you know, 1,000 continues or whatever, that would give me an opportunity to like play the game and give you feedback, right? So you also are kind of missing out a little bit here too. Now, do I need to be able to sit down and essentially play the entire game from start to finish on my first experience? You know, there's an answer to arguably no, but you know, that means I have to come back to the game. That means any player that plays your game has to come back to the game. That means there needs to be enough there for them to feel like they're improving and getting better, and enjoying that. So let's see. We talked about ship conveyance. We talked about particles. We talked about the super. I feel like the super is a little bit weak. The super gauge. I see what you're doing with being able to keep the gauge going. And I had once I used the super in where we had all those really cool like cubes. Those are really cool, like the cubes that break apart. That was a lot of fun. I like that a lot. And trying to understand those opportunities in the game, super important. I get that you have bombs, super important. And I think that the bomb damage, you need it's either localized to screen or I think the bomb damage is probably not enough, especially with those mid-sized enemies. I'm using it to save myself. I'm already panicked, right? So why not be kind to the player and that's trying to save themselves. Because when you bomb and something doesn't explode, bosses don't need to explode, but it's you know, it's not satisfying. So, you know, it's just old school stuff. Okay, so to the folks out here that have been watching, following the channel, been playtesting, been involved, thank you very much. This wouldn't be what it is without you. This is a real passion. I've been enjoying the Shmup Creator community, all the folks out there. I'm Sonny, great shout out to you and Zan. This is a lot of fun. You know, we're able to pretty quickly make changes. All the stuff I talked about. I mean, the cool part is randomness could sit down and do a balancing and tuning pass on the game without a lot of pain. Like, there's some really smart, intelligent designs and design capability within the engine. So I hope, randomists, that watching me play and kind of my reactions and kind of how I'm trying to tease apart the game and what that looks like, I hope that helps you. It was a lot of fun to do, so thank you very much. We'll see everyone next time.